Okay, sucker punch defense, probably one of the most important self-defense moves. This is when my opponent throws a nice big roundhouse punch. So we'll show the move through and then we'll break it down. Okay, so most important thing with all of these self-defense moves is the punch protection. Okay, we've got to be prepared for that punch. If he's close enough to punch, my hands have got to be up. Okay, even if he's not, it's probably not a bad idea to have my hands up in some fashion. Okay, so my hands are up. Okay, they can be up in a very defensive manner. They don't have to be clenched fists. His power hand is his backhand. Okay. Some things that are indicative that he's going to punch me is clenched fists. Okay? Even if they're down here, he's ready to go. So if I see that, I'm looking for that punch defense for sure. So some other things that'll kind of give this away is either his elbow comes up to punch or his fist comes back to really wind up a lot of power in this crazy arching punch. So whenever I see one of those things happen, that's an excellent opportunity to close the gap here. So as he winds up for this punch, that's when I've got to move. So I'm just coming in kind of right at this shoulder. Okay? The important thing here is not to get too greedy with underhooks. If I step in, one of the common mistakes is to step in like this. Okay? If we reach for those underhooks too soon, I'm obviously not protecting my head. And I've got to protect my head until I'm inside the strike zone. Okay? And the strike zone being kind of his elbow space. If I can get inside of his elbows, I'm much safer from the punches. Okay? If I'm out here, this is very dangerous. If I'm within this kind of elbow to fist area. Okay, so I want to get inside, deep. So in order to do that, I'm basically just charging in. Okay, it doesn't have to be pretty. You know, we can set up. Really, I just like to take that cross, this outside step to close the space. And so I'm coming in, my hands are in, my elbows are up. I kind of like to shrug the shoulders because it helps protect the chin a little better here in case something sneaks through. And I'm just coming in here and I'm really looking to kind of stuff that punch. Okay, I don't want to stand out here and kind of meet all the power. Okay, I'm getting in and shutting it down if possible. So you can see as he winds up, that's when I'm going. Because you can see I'm colliding before this has built up its forward momentum. Okay, I'm kind of stuffing it as it comes back, ideally. So, head is bumping right into the chest. I like to put it kind of right here. This hand, once I bump, I like to cup the tricep over top the arm. And then this hand is finally reaching for the underhook. And one little trick here to help get this underhook is after I bump, I'm going to keep this elbow high and just circle the underhook under. So I bump, elbow stays high, circles under. Okay? And that just kind of helps keep this arm out of the game a little better to where I can get inside. If I just reach here, one, I don't have any punch protection with this elbow. If he tries to throw the old number 2 here, this elbow's up to kind of block it. And as he brings that arm up to punch, he's creating a nice, easy underhook here. Okay. If I just reach down for this, I have no punch protection. And even if he doesn't punch, maybe he's kind of fighting me with this arm. Okay. So it just keeps punch protection and keeps the arm kind of out of the game. Okay. So a couple more times. This is the most important part of the move, is closing the gap. So it's got to be perfect. can see I'm stepping and crashing into him at the same time. Okay? And my hands do not reach for those underhooks. They do not reach for control until I've made solid contact. So if he punches, that's really one. Step one, all that. One. Okay? From here, cupping, elbow stays high, I underhook. Okay, I'm staying tight. I'm kind of just making some space here so you can see what's going on. But in reality, I'm staying tight once I'm in, right here. Okay. Pulling the arm in, pinching the wrist if possible. This hand is on the back, and we're in our T position. So for our T position hip throw, just a quick recap. Shoulder comes through, foot opens, step through, heel to toe, shoot the hips, lift, and then I'm tucking and keeping control of this arm. Okay? So most important part is that crash. One. One. T position, two, and finally, hip throw. Okay. Maybe a different angle here. One. Okay. One thing that helps with closing the gap is if I can get him to pursue me. Okay. If I can get him advancing, we'll scoot this way just a little bit. If I can get him to kind of chase me, once I move in, he's moving in with me. Okay. So if he just stays there, I shouldn't be within his range for him just to clock me here. Okay. I should be far enough away that he has to pursue me. Okay. And so we're really crashing into each other. Okay. So one or two times, kind of full speed here. He's pursuing, boom, right there. One more, different angle here. Okay, start here. He's pursuing, boom. There you are, sucker punch defense. Keep those hands up.